Didn't you guys recently go to the Azores Islands?
I did.
He did.
I went to the Azores and picked up a bunch of swag, fucking
I saw.
patches.
I mean, you were able to smuggle back some like tasty cheese.
Oh yeah,
cheese.
yeah. When you go to the Azores, the thing is, when you come back into the country, if you tell them that you're bringing cheese back, they ask you what kind of cheese. They have this unpasteurized wheel of like soft cheese that you're not allowed to bring into the States. You got to tell them it's just cheddar or something like that. You got to watch out. And that's a pathetic story to tell people too, that you know you got pulled over and fucking fingered up the ass looking for like fucking Gouda, you know. It's gross.
The story of the name of your band is...
The story was Dave kind of used to call Nuno Azores. Hey Azores! To me and Nuno, being from Portugal, we're like, yeah, Azores just...
You guys are both Azorean?
Fucking connect.
It was a name calling, and then it turned into a name.
Azores sounds solid. It's a short name. It's strong. The A and the Z. We'll see if it catches. Yeah.
Everyone's heard the term business, never personal. But sometimes when you're trying to create a career based on something creative, your personal views and opinions are sometimes in conflict with what would be best for the business aspect of it.
No, we just fight about pool. He beats me in pool and we fight. That's about it. Really?
No,
And we get bruises.
That's where the bruise story comes
It's
in.
compromises. It's like, you know, you look at the compromise and you look at the output, and you don't know the output, but you see the possibility of the output.
We were talking about it last night too.
Yeah, and you follow through. You're like, well, is the input and the sacrifice worth the output?
When you're starting out as a band, you definitely weigh in on the whole, you know, what am I doing with myself? Is it worth the investment?
If there's anything about business versus being creative, it's like, do you want to use pop chord progressions that you know are going to be accessible to everybody, or do you want to try and switch those things up? Do you go, that's too?
Do you do the crowd? Do you do the crowd pleaser? Do you do the crowd?
How accessible?
The crowd, yeah. That's the fucking toughest thing, is deciding like, hey, are we gonna try and do stuff that we like and we think is cool, or do you want to try and like do shit that's accessible to people? And I mean, ultimately, the best bands find the compromise of it.